Today I have some Dollar Tree DIYs that look high-end, but they won't break the bank. If that sounds great to you, hang tight, we're getting right into it. I have these two little picture frames from Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them, and they are the perfect size to make a little tray. So to start off with, I opened up their prongs and popped out the backs. Then I used my pliers to pop off the little picture hook, and then the same pliers to pull out the little picture prongs on just one of them. After that, I found this contact paper, this marble contact paper at Target. I think it is beautiful. So I cut a piece of it just slightly larger than the backing of one of these. And then I popped off the little wording that says thankful. Once I had that off, I laid the backing right in the center of the contact paper. I cut the four corners off, and then I folded it over that backing. After that, I could pop it into the piece that still had the prongs in, folded that closed. Now it's time for me to glue it together. You can use E6000, Gorilla Glue, whichever one you prefer, and this little tray is done. Of course, I needed something to go inside of this little tray, so I headed to Dollar Tree again and I found these cute little soap dispensers. I grabbed two of them. One of them I emptied out the soap and I filled it with some Dollar Tree lotion. I don't know about you, but I wash my hands so often they're dry, and lotion is always a good thing to have next to the soap. Anyway, after I did that, I needed to take the labels off. I did use my heat gun very carefully. I love this heat gun because I can control the temperature to help me get the labels off, and then a little Goo Gone for any extra residue. After that, I went in with my Cricut Joy. I made some really simple labels with some pre-made labels that Cricut already had in Design Space. I did soap on one, lotion on the other, and then this was done. I have a little extra space to pop in some jewelry. I absolutely love this. Dollar Tree is now carrying these really cute ferns. I love it. I just think that they scream feathers to me more than fern for some reason. At least that's what I thought when I saw them. So when I got them home, I of course had to start pulling them apart. And then I grabbed some gold spray paint and headed out to my tent and gave them a good coat of that. I also have a 11 by 14 picture frame and an 11 by 14 canvas that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. I took out the glass and the backing of the frame itself, got rid of that, and placed the canvas inside of it instead. Then I took my painted feathers, they're no longer ferns, and some spray adhesive and sprayed the backing and added two of those onto my canvas. I absolutely love it. But what makes it even better is when you like one, you might as well do a second, and I think the pairing looks perfect together. Dollar Tree carries these picks year after year, and they are probably my favorite picks that they carry. I absolutely love them. So I grabbed one of them, I trimmed them apart. I also have this lavender that I picked up at Walmart, and I clipped 3 of those off from this bundle. Then I found these vases at the Target dollar spot. You can find similar vases at like a craft store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or even at a thrift store. So all I have to do is stick them in the 3 different odd shaped vases, and this is done. But of course, I'm not gonna just leave it there. I need a tray, because I have a tray obsession. So back to that Target contact paper, like I said, I love it. So I headed over to my husband's work area. I found a piece of scrap wood and I wanted to wrap it in the contact paper and make my own faux marble tray. So I cut out a piece just larger than the scrap wood and I wrapped it up. It is so much easier if you cut off your corners before you wrap it. This time I didn't do that. I had to cut them after. Trust me, cut them before. Save yourself the grief that I had to go through. Also, I decided to go ahead and wrap the ends first because it gave it a much more polished look. That way I didn't have 1,001 seams showing. I just had one single seam and it looked so much better that way. But once it's all wrapped up, You can leave it like this, or if you want to be a little extra like I am, you can add some handles. So I have these silver handles right here I wanted to put on. I didn't want to leave them silver. I decided to spray paint them gold, so I took them out to my tent, sprayed them, and to attach them, I just needed to screw them in. Now, if you want the screws to rest inside of the tray, you will need to go ahead and add a little bit of a bigger hole, so with a bigger bit on the bottom half, just a little bit big enough to get that screw to rest right inside or nest inside like you see here. But after that, this tray is done, and I absolutely love the way it looks. I think it looks high-end for a fraction of the price that you would pay in store. So here is where I have the tray sitting right now, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it is super clean, simple. I've had friends over, and you know what? They cannot tell that it is a faux marble tray. I think it looks so good. Here is one of those Dollar Tree pie pans that you have probably seen made into 1,000 tier trays. Let me tell you, I'm not doing a tier tray. No, I'm not, even though I won't lie, I do love them. But I am taking this mirror tray and some gold spray paint. Yep, gold. Sorry, that might be the theme of this video. Lots of gold. Giving it a good coat. You don't need to worry about the center because that will be covered up. I found this 12-inch mirror at Target. You can also find a 12-inch mirror at Michael's. You can find them at Hobby Lobby, but Michael's honestly had the better price. So save yourself some money, hit up Michael's instead. So I got the mirror home, and then I used my heat gun to help me remove the little rubber bits off the back so that this could lay flush when I attached it to the pizza pan. Now to attach it, you can go in with E6000 Gorilla Glue. They're basically the same thing. Now when I went to attach it, it was taking longer to cure than I wanted to, so I went in with some of the SUREBONDER construction hot glue. That was exactly what I needed to give it that tight hold while it was setting up. To hang it, I just used some Velcro command strips. That is it. And then this mirror is done. It's so easy, hard to believe, but it looks so high-end. This probably is my favorite project of all the ones I have shared with you today. I love it. Here's another video for you to check out. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.